welcome back. We are here with a semi-reasonable hand. We're going to keep it. Got a red source in there. GLHF opponent. Ooh, Blade Herder. Good thing we have all these ingesters. Playing against the blue-red deck. I hope they're holding up horribly right here. Joke's on them, because I have nothing too horribly awry. Bane of Valley gets pretty sweet. You can play it off of Kozilek's Channeler. Oh, hello, Calling Drone. Day late and dollar short. I'm actually going to play the Calling Drone here. Because Calling Drone can block the Eldrazi Scion and is probably going to get in at least one hit for ingest. Oh, Touch of the Void. Sweet. We're going to keep bluffing Outnumber and get horribly red. Cool. Alright, so I have a lot of cards in my exile zone. My opponent probably has a lot of Merc Striders. Just based on how I like to play this specific deck. JK, it was a clutch occurrence. We don't really care if the Channeler gets bounced, apart from like tempo loss. No blocks. I'll get exiled. Swamp, sure. Another swamp, also sure. Since I have 7 mana, I'm going to take this opportunity to transgress my opponent's mind. Let's see what they got. Ulamog's Nullifier. Okay. Counter it? Sure. Okay, please don't bounce it, 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 please don't bounce it. Otherwise, I think we just die. Yup. I mean, we just run it back, right? Alright, on the play. Mulligan. Keep. Suppose. I'll keep that on top too. We're not going to give anything away by, like, shuffling. Or not shuffling with Evolving Wilds. We're just going to play the Calling Drone. And we can conceivably just play Evolving Wilds here because it's highly unlikely my opponent... Oh, no. I think we play the Mountain. My opponent might Touch of the Void it, I suppose. playing Mindraker in your... Oh, I don't know. Blue-black deck splashing for Touch of the Void? Hit the nullifier? Sweet. Sure. My opponent doing the awkward grave birthing. Sure, you got a Hedron Archive. I really don't want to fire off this Grip of Desolation now. But I would like to have the mana available for it, so I'm going to crack this for a Swamp and Grave Birthing my opponent. Here, my opponent has 6 cards in hand. I guess I attack and then transgress. You. So, horribly is when outnumber. Stone, touch, wave. I'm gonna take the Touch of the Void because it's the only thing that my opponent can actually like use to kill my Culling Drone. They can play Waving Elemental, but we'll just kill it with Grip of Desolation. And Stone Fury, unless they have a... Unless they have another mountain, which they didn't when we looked. We can... I don't know. We can get by without that too. What you doing? They played a second mountain, which is kind of unfortunate. But they are playing Waving Elemental without leaving up Outnumber, which seems like a mistake to me. But it's not my business, though. My phone's like, dang it, I forgot to hold up Outnumber. And they took their sweet time about, like, playing that card, too. Oh, they wanted to keep up Horribly Awry. That's fine. I think Horribly Awry is a little late at this point. Incubate it around, sure. So we still know all the cards in our hand. Big Daddy Devastator. Are they just playing straight Grixis? Because I can't really imagine Stone Fury on the splash. And whether or not they are is a huge... yeah. So we can't really attack into my opponent's board right now. Because they can, like, block and then Stone Fury my Devastator. Although they are at 11. Sludgy, what are you doing here? Oh, I think I attack with Culling Drone and Devastator. If they eat Culling Drone, they can't kill Devastator. And this keeps my opponent from just activating Hedron Archive and drawing cards. I'm not going to play Sludge Crawler into Horribly Awry. That's a terrible idea. Yeah, that's fine. And this way I get in like tons of damage too. I'll pass. Yeah, you can Stone Fury, that's fine. Sure. Take one. My opponent probably should outnumber right now. But they won't, because they're greedy. Yeah, the swamp. Outnumber on my upkeep? Oh, you're clever. You gotta play Malakir Familiar and let it get horribly awryed. Oh no, didn't see it coming. Play a Sludge Crawler! Wah! Also, unless they sacrifice their Eldrazi Scion, they can't activate Hidden Archive, so worth noting. Yep, we had to draw 2 cards. Okay, opponent does not have Stone Fury up. Fun fact. I'll take it. They might have like a Merc Strider or a Clutch of Currents or something though. What have they exiled? Bane of Balagad, I like that card. Sure. You can pump it 4 times. Sure, I'll attack. Taking mediocre beats from this stupid Mist Intruder. No, stop exiling my 7-drops. Huh. So if this works, I have Xaxes. Okay, opponent just conceding. Didn't even need to show him the Swarm Surge. Like, what? Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll run it back. One drop, 2 drop, 3 drop. This hand is perfect. Against an opponent who mulliganed on the draw. Like, this is ridiculous. Hopefully. Plus, like, 2 7-drops, but those are gonna go over there. Worth noting, my opponent does have a couple of ways to block, like, Sludge Crawler on turn 2. If they have, like, Mountain Kozilek Sentinel or Mist Intruder. Oh, okay, that's fine. Let's play this Piker. Off of my red mana, too, even. I'm only like 7 turns away from being able to get the Sludge Crawler huge, too. Okay, Carrier Thrall stays tapped. Yeah, I got the Rune Processor. not gonna attack this turn. Be too suspicious. Next turn, though, I'm definitely attacking and slamming like Bane of Belligud. You think? Oh, there's a Devastator here too. I could also cast Swarm Surge. Don't really feel like doing that. I think since I have 6 mana, just like attack here and see what happens. Sure. Take 3. Ingest. It's actually pretty great. We're just gonna play Bane of Belligud because card's pretty fun. My opponent could have like a Spell Shovel here, I guess, which would punish me for that, but Nullifier? Yeah. So I think my opponent is planning on multi-blocking this Bane of Belligud. They could sacrifice Tightening Coils, which would be great for me. My opponent attacks with Incubator Drone, I'm not blocking, because we have seen Touch of the Void both games from them. Kozilek Sentinel? Sure. So we were right, they might have had that Kozilek Sentinel the whole time. The reason I threw away Carrier Thrall like that was because I have a bunch of like high drops in my hand, so I don't really mind. I'm gonna attack like this. And if my opponent wants to have mana, blocking is really rough, like multi-blocking. But apparently they don't. Okay. I'll kill all of them. Current opponent could cast Horribly right here. Maybe they have more lands in hand, like swamps and stuff. Touch of the Void. Yeah, that's fine. Take 2. Ooh. First of all, we're going to attack because it's free. Yeah, that's fine. Target you. Awaken this. It's really important to have a bunch of stuff going on against, like, the wall creatures. I'm gonna just play a Rune Processor here instead of attacking with both of these guys. Because, you know, it's really, again, it's really important to go wide, even if this was like something else. So yeah, curving out and opponent not having a lot of stuff to do until turn 4 was pretty good. I'll see you guys in round 2. Thanks for watching.